Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 11th of February, 2023. This is my weekly analysis video where we go over all the pairs I'm trading. That's the Forex pairs on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. Welcome, guys and girls. Thanks for watching the video. Look, as I always say, they're not the most exciting videos, so if you hit the like button or the subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. So we'll get that over and done with ASAP. Weekend, Saturday. I love my weekends. It's a day off. The Forex markets are closed, even though the crypto markets are still open. So let's have a look. Normally we have a look at the news for the week ahead. So we go to the Forex Factory free economic calendar. All you have to do is give them your email address. The good thing about it is you can set it up, you can set filters on it to see what currencies you want to see, what sort of news events you want to see, etc. Now, I'm only mainly interested in I should change this. I don't know why I haven't changed it. The high impact events, which are the red ones. So it's a pretty quiet week, actually. So this is all my local time. That's another good thing about this. You can set it up to your local time, so you don't have to worry about time conversions, which are the biggest pain in the butt. So I'm in Cambodia, so this is all in Indochina time. So Monday we've got out of Switzerland CPI numbers. Tuesday out of the UK some claimant count change, whatever that is. If you want to know what they are, just click on this button on the right here, this little yellow box envelope, whatever you call it. You just click on that and it tells you what it is. You can read that if you want. It doesn't really interest me. Tuesday, US got CPI numbers, core price index, which can be a little bit of a market mover depending on the numbers there. Wednesday, talking head, the governor of the Australian Reserve Bank of Australia speaking, Royal Reserve. CPI numbers out of the UK, USD, core retail sales, which can move the market a little bit. Thursday, core PPI and PPI numbers out of the US, no idea what that even is, no idea. And Friday, old talking head from the Reserve Bank of Australia talking again. Hello, he's a busy man this week. So it's not a real big week news-wise, but on the daily charts, I don't really care about the news too much. But if you're a day trader or a lower time frame trader, this is stuff you've got to be paying attention to. All right, just had to stop and shut a few windows. There's a good breeze coming through here. What do we want to look at? Charts. Let's bring up the chart. All right, now let's bring up this Word document. Now, if you've never seen any of my videos before, or you're new to the system and that, have a read of this Word document, take a screenshot, pause the video, do whatever you have to do. It explains all the different settings on the indicators, what all the different coloured lines, etc. are on the charts, all right? So generally what the three moving averages are, the settings, the QMP filter, which is these red and green dots on the price chart. If you read my books, you know exactly what they are. If you watch any more videos, you'll know what they are. You see lots of lines on the charts. This just explains what all the different coloured lines are. Now, this bottom part is the MACD platinum, right? So this is this indicator you can see on the left here. It just oscillates around the zero level, which is this line here. So generally, I'm looking to buy when it's below the zero level and sell when it's above the zero level. It's just a zero lag MACD. That's all it is, all right? It's just got a flash name, MACD Platinum. That's what it was called when I originally purchased it many years ago through a prop firm who had now gone bust and took all my money. But that's another story. So it's MACD Platinum. It's just a zero lag MACD. But we'll go into that. Like I said, have a read of that document. It doesn't help when I don't actually put it on the screen. But yeah, so I'll go through most of this in the charts anyway. So let's get on the charts, all right? TradingView. I use TradingView for my analysis. I don't trade on TradingView. I trade off mainly these days MT5, but I've still got a couple of MT4 accounts. But it's mainly all across MT5 these days. And just as a bit of a thing for you with MT5, apparently MetaQuotes have released some figures recently, and MT5 is actually now more popular than MT4, which took a while. Took a long time. I can still remember trading off MT3, so that's how long I've been trading for. But And I always found MT4 to be too clunky, and eventually it took me a long time to go to it. I was trading off other charts, FXCM's charts. A couple of companies have gone bust. I can't remember the names of them, but yeah, I had some Saxo Bank back in the day. But yeah, MT5 is actually more popular now than MT4, so expect to see MT4 slowly being phased out in the next couple of years. Anywho, let's move on. So I use TradingView. This is my watch list on the right. Now, it's not all 28 pairs on the Forex market. It's just a select group of pairs. I'm not a trade signal provider. All I'm doing is showing you trade examples. The reason I've got 28 pairs there is there's way too much correlation, and also it's too much work for me every day doing the setups, etc. for you guys. Yeah, by the time I go through videos, do screenshots, all that stuff, I got my own private trading. On my own charts, I don't have anywhere near as much detail on my own charts. I just know what I'm looking at. So I've just got the lines and the same stuff, and just a few basic details of just chicken scribble that no one understands, chicken scratch that no one understands anyway. So let's go. AUD CAD. Now we've got a watch list here on the right, alphabetical order, highlighted in different colors. Light blue means there's trade or trades on, and some trade management's been taken. Dark blue means there's a trade on. Nothing's been done on that trade as yet. No highlight means no trade on. Highlight in orange means I want to speak to you about it in the video, or something's happened that I have to tell you about. And that's about it for the colors. Now, the good thing about TradingView compared to MT4, MT5 is TradingView actually on a Friday close lets me know what's happening on a Monday open. Whereas MT4, MT5 don't do that. I have to wait till actual Monday open. So for example, we got one new trade on Monday. It's a pound Swiss and it's a buy trade. So that's a new trade. If I was just looking at MT4, MT5 chart like this setup I've got now, this template I've got now, I wouldn't know. If I put the QQE advanced on the chart, then I have a fair idea it's coming. But with TradingView, it tells me MT4, MT5 doesn't. So that's one advantage of TradingView over MT4, MT5. All right, let's have a look. Now, we'll start with the AusCAD. All right, so up here you can see the trade of the pair. Now, my trades. Now, generally on the right is the most recent trade. Sometimes I've got more than one trade on. In this case, I've got a buy trade here. So you'll see it here. AusCAD, Monday the 2nd of Jan, new buy signal, and some of my thoughts on that trade. Generally, there's not much. I could delete some of the information there because it's pretty old. But this one here will be normally up to date with all the information. All right. So the latest trade was a sell on the 1st of Feb. High risk trade. This is my thoughts on the trade. Now, I call all these at the time. So when the trade presents, I take a screenshot and I call it in the groups, the Facebook group, Telegram channels, Matt from Family Man's Discord channel, and I think I put it on Twitter and also my TradingView channel. So it's called at the time. So it's all very transparent, all very, none of this after the fact stuff. So you see warts and all, as I say, with my trades. And everyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups. So I encourage it actually, because there's now we got some bloke with a grinder going. Sorry about that. Got all my doors and windows open. All right, so we got this buy here from the 2nd of Jan, and the stop. You can see my trade management stop 17th of Jan, closed half. So let's have a look. 17th of Jan. It'll be up here somewhere. I'd say all right, up here. So it's at this previous high. MACD through the 0 level, closed half, and drag the stop up. So I can't lose on the buy. Win-win. Good thing. I did take a sell on here on the 20th of Jan, closed for loss on opposite QMP filter dot. So I took the sell here, and I closed it on the open of this big candle here. So I didn't get to the stop. I closed it a little bit early for a small loss. Took another sell here. So this is my second go at this sell. You see, second go. MACD platinum still above the 0 level. Went against me day one. Day two come good. Day three, bang, nice. So what have I done? 7th of Feb. So let's go look 7th of Feb in here. So on the open of this bullish candle, so when the price hit the moving averages and the MACD platinum through the 0 level, I closed half, dragged the stop down. So I can't lose on that sell. So basically I'm locking myself into a profit on both trades there. And we're nowhere near the stop. In the meantime, I'm drawing these trend lines for potential divergence forming. I just keep on adjusting these lines on a daily basis. They're no longer valid. Say, for example, price comes down, lower than this low here, then it's no longer valid. I just delete the lines. Just a bit of preparation, that's all it is. The green line here is a big number. It's a 90-cent level. So the AusCAD's looking good. Can't lose on the buy, can't lose on the sell. Perfect scenario. Aussie, Japanese yen. In a sell from the 3rd of Feb. It's my second dig at this one because the first one was a loser. Took the sell here, closed here before I got the stop. This is my second one, and it's just going sideways. The yen was a bit up and down. Yes, I know on my lower time frame trading, I got caught out on a few yen pairs where it spiked down. Yeah, but it's going nowhere. So this sell going nowhere. Aussie USD. All right, we're in a buy from way back on the 19th of October, so still a long way away. And you can see my trade management there, a little bit hard to read, but it's there if you want to read it. So that's all my trade management. All the trade management's called in the groups also, so it's all very transparent. This is not after the fact stuff. This is all at the time. So we've got a buy down here. Here, stop for that is there. Actually, both stops. Another buy here, looking good. And that stop is now above the entry level. So that buy there, was it 2nd of Jan? Yeah, so 2nd of Jan, took a buy. Went against me initially. My stop would have been below this low here. Now you can read my trade management for that. Now I've just dragged the stop up there just to protect me. Came very close to stop there. Didn't stop me out. In the meantime, a couple of days before that, took a sell. So that's the 3rd of Feb. You can read my notes. There's the divergence lines. There's my notes. Pause the video. Some trade management. 7th of Feb, closed half. So let's have a look at 7th of Feb. So on the open of this bullish candle, price got to the MAs. Price, the MACD Platinum's at the 0 level. It's a high-risk trade to begin with. Close half. Lock in that profit from there. Drag my stop down just above the entry level. Can't lose. So there's 3 trades there. I can't lose on any of them. All good. And I'm sorry about that grinding noise in the back. I can't do anything about it. You just have to put up with it. This green line here, it's a 70-cent level. Big number in the Aussie. I did have the 65-cent level on the screen somewhere, wherever it is, down here somewhere. Just took it off. It's cluttering up the screen a bit. So, yeah, 70 cent. You can see prices sort of bounce around a little bit. It's a big number. Looking good on the Aussie. Euro CAD. What do we got here? Hopefully we're going to sell. Yeah, I have to keep on pausing my video. My Wi-Fi is pretty crappy, but it's good enough to trade, but just not good for videos. All right, we're in a sell, which is good. We're still in a buy from back here, 20... Where are we? Buy. 8th of November. I did take a sell. Where did I take that sell? 21st of December. Where was that? In here somewhere? Yeah, I took a sell in here. And that was closed for a small loss on an opposite QMP filter dot. No sell there, no buy. Didn't take the buy there, don't know why. No, I didn't take the buy. Another sell here, and that's the most recent one, 27th of Jan. Came very close to my stop, but didn't touch it. Look at that. Where's my stop? 147,686. If you have a look, when I run the cursor over the bars, you'll look at the high over here. So we'll go up there. High. What do we got? 146,422. So it's 20 pips below my stop, which is good. And it's come down nicely. And Friday, bang, after the Canadian employment numbers, good. I've already closed half, 8th of Feb, so it would have been here, I imagine, when it got close to the moving averages. There's a nice resistance level on price. That's that blue line. Also a little bit of divergence there, which is the red lines. As soon as I got to the MAs, because it's a high-risk trade, I'm closing half, dragging my stop down. Can't lose on either trade. All good. Geez, I'm looking like a superstar at the moment. But never ends. That doesn't go on forever. All right, Euro New Zealand. Now, it's highlighted in orange. There's a reason for that, as there is going to be some trade management on Monday. So the stop is currently at this level here, 165,709. I am Monday morning when the market opens, I'm moving up to 168,072. So I'll just bang. So I've already made my notes there. Let's move the stop up. This is what's going to happen. So on Monday morning, 168.072. As long as the market opens above that, we're sweet. So there's where I moved my stop up till Monday. This is range bound. Have a look at it. See these two blue lines here? We've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level. It's all very flat. Price is very flat. Took a buy in here on the 26th of Jan. Bang, popped through there. So, and after this little bearish candle, I closed half at this previous high here. And the MACD platinum through the zero level, closed half, locked in some profit. Now I'm bringing my stop up nice and tight, just below the entry level. Can't lose on the Euro New Zealand, but on Monday I'm moving that stop up. As long as the market opens pretty close to where it is, I'll bring that stop. So if you have a look at that line, move that line out the way, you can see the price hasn't gone anywhere near it yet. So that's my plan Monday. Euro New Zealand, buy, trade, stop up to 1.68072. Euro USD is highlighted in orange for a reason. I leave these on the charts for you guys to see on the weekend video, right? So I was stopped out of my buy. So we're in a buy from the 10th of Jan. I'd already moved my stop a couple of times. Didn't ever close half. Just didn't really have the opportunity. I probably should have, but I didn't. Brought my stop up above the entry. So I got stopped out on the 6th of Feb. So this is this candle here, I'd say. Yep, 6th of Feb for a tiny profit. Or I consider a break-even trade, but it's a 20 pip profit or something. So no big deal. Prior to that, I took a sell on the 31st of Jan, high-risk trade. There's Divergence. You can see it all in the charts there. Took a sell, went up very close to my stop. Look, my stop, you can check the previous videos. It hasn't moved. 10,411. Again, look at the highs and lows up here. And we'll go at the high 10,33.0. So we're within about 8 pips of my stop. Didn't touch it, which is still good. That's why you don't put your stop just on the highs. You give a bit of breathing space. Look, it could have taken me out and done the same thing, but I was just lucky. But you give yourself a bit of room. You're not increasing your risk. It's still, if you're risking 1% on the trade, still 1%, just your position size will be slightly smaller. So it went close to my stop, came down nicely, down. What have I done? I've done something. No, I haven't done anything yet. Now, I'll give it one more day. And I might look at closing half and bringing my stop right down nice and tight. It is a high-risk trade against the trend. Price is now at the moving averages. So, yeah, I'll look at that. This green dash line here is parity 1.00, which is obviously a big round number. Yeah, we're well above it at the moment. So we're out of the buy, small, tiny profit. We're in the sell, looking good, and I will look at doing some trade management. It was kind to us on Friday, so we'll give it one more day, and I'll look at closing half and dragging that stop right down, put us in a no-lose position there. So, as I said, I'll just leave this on the chart to show you guys on the weekend video that I was stopped out. Hence, I highlighted in purple, which means after the video, I go back and I'll tidy up the chart, remove all these lines, etc. Pound Aussie. Where are we at, the Pound Aussie? We're in a sell, we can't lose. So 12th of December, we're in a sell, we can't lose on that. All good. Took another buy here. Didn't work out well at all. The buy was taken here and closed on the opposite QMP filter dot here. So I took a loss on that, didn't let it get to the stop, and it went down, would have hit my stop, which is good, so I saved a few dollars there. In the meantime, taking a buy here, 7th of Feb. Slightly high risk trade just because the market structure. You see, there's a high here, lower high. So lower lows, so you think it's in a downtrend, so that hence the call is a high risk trade. Hasn't really gone in my favour. We're around the entry level at the moment as we speak. MACD platinum's close to zero level. The good thing is I've got this sell trade on still, so it gives me some protection to the downside. Pound Swiss, highlighted in orange, and there's a reason for that because new buy trade. Now got dogs barking. Unbelievable. All right, at least there's not a funeral on. That'd be worse. When the funerals are going here, it's like they set up a big tent in the street. And depending on how much money you've got, how rich your family is, depending on how many days the funeral goes for. And I mean days. I was in Phnom Penh, there was one that went for about 5 days. And it's like a call to prayer. Like 5 times a day, you hear this, it's like a wailing sort of sound. It's pretty cool, actually. It's actually cool, but geez, a lot of people die around here. And have a lot of funerals. Anywho, I digress. So, Pound Swiss. We're going to sell from the 1st of Feb. So that's this one here. There's some trade management there. Closed half on the 8th of Feb. So let's have a look. That would be down, hopefully down to this low here. Which, yeah, look at that. On that previous low, close half. MACD platinum through the 0 level. Close half. Drag my stop down. Can't lose. All good. In the meantime, we take a buy on the 13th of Feb. New buy signal. What have I got? 13th of Feb hasn't happened yet. This is my new trade for Monday. Oops. All right. This is what I mean by trading view. So you got it presents the green QMP filter dot. I'll just move that line out the way so you can see it. So here we have a new green QMP filter dot and a MACD platinum green dot. Now you wouldn't see those on MT4 or MT5 until Monday's actual open. So we've got this nice support level. So we take a buy on Monday. So as long as the market opens pretty close to where it closed on Friday. Actually, last week I think was the first time I've seen gaps in the Forex market for a while, and that was on the yen pairs. But it wasn't huge gaps, but there was gaps on between Friday and Monday. Friday close, Monday open. So we're assuming we're going to open somewhere around the close. The stop will be here. It's a new buy signal. You can read my notes for it here. Slightly higher risk because price is very range bound. Look at this. It's just sideways. It's decent moves. This thing does move a fair bit. The MAs are flat and tight. That's moving averages. Nice support level along here. And already got a sell trade on and no lose position. So it gives me some protection to the downside. Stop will be at 109.513 or thereabouts. So there's your stop level below these lows there. So that's your new buy trade on Monday. Here it is there. MACD platinum's below the 0 level. There's no divergence, but you've got a big support level there, which is good. Pound yen. And a couple of sells here. So here's one here we can't lose because there's a stop for it there. So that's the 19th of December. Stop in place above these highs here. Can't lose on that. So that's sweet. 23rd of Jan took a buy in here and closed it here where I took this actual sell. It didn't go anywhere, so the buy was taken here on this. I've still got my line there, so we'll get rid of that. So it's taken on that grey horizontal line, and it closed on the red, the entry of the new sell signal. So there's a small loss on there, so I'll get rid of that grey line. Don't need that on the chart anymore. And we took a new sell on the 2nd of Feb, and the pound yen is just going nowhere anytime quick at the moment. I'm day trading this pair, like day trading like 4 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour sort of. And it's been pretty good to me on those time frames, at daily time frames. Just struggling a bit. I'll just pull this line across a bit. Yeah, it's really struggling a bit. I don't know what's going on. Seems to be range bound like a few of the pound pairs. But looking, if we close both trades now, we'd win it. We'd be a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Pound USD. In a sell, going nowhere fast. The grey vertical line is just a warning line for me. There's a new green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level. We haven't broken this previous low here. We can extend across a bit. Going nowhere there. And we've got this high here, which I thought was a decent sort of resistance level. We'll extend them. So here's my trade from the 1st of Feb. 7th of Feb closed half. Let's have a look if I got this right. Yes, I did. Look at that. Closed half on the open of that candle there. Got to the previous low. MACD platinum through the 0 level. Had to do something there. It's just mad if I don't. Got to take some profit. Drag my stop down. Can't lose on the pound USD. So it's all good there. All right, let's drag this watch list down a bit. I haven't got much to go. Sorry, folks. I'm sort of dragging this out a bit today. Right, let's have a look here. Well, first up, we're in a big buy trade. So that's from the 19th of October. So been in that one a long time. Seems like an eternity away. Here's some trade management on it. There's a stop now. Now, we're very close to that stop. What is it? 84039. Let's have a look at the low here. 84097. So we're 6 pips away from the stop. Now, there is a chance that you may have been stopped out. I haven't been, but Monday open might, with the wide spreads But the good thing is it's on the downside. So yeah, it might not. I might be sweet. It's normally on the upside that you get stung on the open with the big spreads, but might be okay. Doesn't matter. Going to lock in some good profit there. It's been a good trade. In the meantime, I've taken a sell on the 1st of Feb. It's this one here. It's a bit of a higher risk trade because the MACD Platinum is just sort of above the zero level. But there's this nice sort of double top. So I couldn't resist it. Took it, bang, bang, bang. And what have I done? On the 10th of Feb, it was getting a bit ugly. So 10th, that's the open here. Had this bullish candle. I just dragged my stop right below the entry level. So the stop's down at 85601. Where's my entry? So the stop's at 85601. Entry's at 85644. So I just bought it 4 pips inside the entry. So I can't lose on that. Now, I might give it one more date and I'll look at closing half and then definitely lock in some profit. And if it takes out the stop on the buy, I'll definitely close half and lock in more profit. So the good thing, 2 trades on, can't lose on either. That's the main thing. Now to my least favourite pair on the planet, USD CAD. I don't know why I struggle on the daily time frame trading this pair. I really do. It just hates me. And I love Canada. Went there many years ago. I drove up from the US into Canada. And yeah, had a ball. It was fun. And I got a cousin. Like I'm originally from Scotland, so a lot of my family's migrated to different parts of the world. Like we went to Australia. I got a cousin that lives in Canada. I got a cousin that lives in Spain. I did have one that lived in Africa, but he's passed away a few years back. But yeah, so we're spread out all over the world. Then the USD CAD. I've digressed again, haven't I? Yeah, in a buy, and it's bang, 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 and employment numbers or unemployment numbers come out on Friday, and it's just gone down. So it's, yeah, I don't even know why it's on my watch list, but I'll just persist with it just to show I am a mere mortal. USD Japanese yen. Another one's given me a bit of grief lately. The good thing is we're in a sell trade from the 24th of October. I've had a few digs at a few other trades along the way without much success. It's just grinding down. Look at this. Is a classic step down, isn't it there? Damn, look at that. Damn. Divergence both ways. Here's divergence that way, divergence that way. Tough. But definitely looking for a sell. That's the plan at the moment. Can't lose on this sell from the 29th of December. Sorry, 24th of October. 24th of October. Can't lose on that. So we're locking in profit there. So I could look at dragging this stop down even tighter, which I will during the week. Yeah, I should bring it down. Normally I trail the stop between the moving averages, so between the 50 and 100. So in here somewhere it should be above these highs. So I'll lock in more profit. I'll do that on Monday or Tuesday. And like I said, I call all the trade management in the group. So that's another thing that is very transparent. In the meantime, we're in this sell, looking good, and I'm looking for another sell. We've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the zero level. We've got a trend that's going down. Prices come back to the moving averages. We get a sell signal here. I'm taking it. The stop will just be above the high somewhere. And gold, XAU, USD. Geez, it's been giving me some grief on the lower time frames, I'll tell you. I've been trying to sell into this big uptrend for a week, 2 weeks now, and it's just killed me. But luckily I made money on other pairs, the boring pairs like Aussie, New Zealand and Euro pound, and gold's just killing me. On the daily chart though, so we've got this buy back here on the 25th of October. So we've got a lot of trades from 24th, 25th of October. Going well. There's a stop there, can't lose on that. So locking in plenty of profit there. This line, 1800 level, 2000 level. Big numbers on gold. In the meantime, taking this sell, when was that? 30th of Jan. Irish trade against the trend, obviously. Big divergence there supporting it. And 6th of Feb closed half. So let's have a look. 6th of Feb would be in here somewhere, I'd say. Yep. So on the open of this candle, closed half. Price against the trend. Prices come back to the moving averages. MACD through the zero level. Close half. No need to move the stop because even if I get stopped out now, I can't lose on this trade. So another pair. I've got 2 trades on. Can't lose on either. Looking good. In the meantime, I'm now looking for a buy. Got a warning vertical grey line here. MACD Platinum's got a green dot. below the zero level, so it puts me in buy mode. And prices come back to moving average. Look for a bounce up, maybe. Who knows? All right, that's it for the pairs. Now we just go to the three that I've got on here for shits and giggles. Just have a look, US dollar, just to see where we're at. I've drawn this line a while ago, watching my videos. Price got to it, and now bouncing off it. Remember, support, bang, breaks through, now becomes resistance, possibly. And we've had some resistance here. Will we go up? Who knows? Looks like the MACD Platinum's rolling over. You could make an argument for, let's have a look here. We'll draw some divergence lines in here. And this is what I mean by divergence, right? So here's your high here. And you've got high in the MACD Platinum. Nothing confirmed yet, just preparation, potential. So potential hidden bearish divergence forming there. If we've got a sell signal, then it'd be confirmed. US 500, the US stock market. And here is this line that's been there forever. Let's have a look. Go to the weekly chart. If you watch my videos, you'll know this line's been on there forever. And there's that line. I drew this months ago, and it's still there being respected. Have a look at that. Don't worry about all the lines and that. These are all my trade signals since I've been doing the videos, just showing you what it's like. So that blue line has been there. Bang, up to it, down. Bang, up to it, struggling to break it. And again, we're going through it. So we just keep these lines extended. So yeah. We'll just keep on extending that line. See how it supports it. Yeah, eventually it'll break away from it, but it's just cool how it goes to it. And the last signal was a sell. All these lines just represent valid trade signals. I don't trade this, but I do watch it. It just gives me an idea. So there's yeah. And if I was trading an index or something along those lines, I would take the sell there. Oh, I'm getting over 30 minutes. I've been rambling on way too much. All right, Bitcoin's the last one. Now, what happened here, there's a sell signal here, and that sell signal remained valid. You probably would have just stopped up here. You would have stopped there. So, one, you could have drawn a trend line across these lows and taken a new sell in here. Again, you may have been stopped out. Second trend line across these lows, and again, you take the sell somewhere in here, and bang, off she goes. So the sell signal is still valid. There's no new buy signal. There's divergence there. So it gives you sort of some, see, look at the MACD Platinum's heading down. Price is still heading up. That sell signal is still valid. Trend line, bang, down she goes. In the meantime, we start drawing these other trend lines for potential divergence forming to the upside. But yeah, I'm not sure how it's going or where it's going. These lines here, 25,000, 20,000, 15,000. So I had a little spike up, which is good. And now it's coming down again for who knows where it's going. All right, that's it for the video. Sorry I rambled on a little bit. Again, have a read of this Word document. And like I said, if you like the videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The trading is actually going pretty well at the moment, all around on the lower time frames, daily time frames. But it never lasts like that, as we all know. So even though it's the video, other than USD CAD, the videos show me like a bit of a superstar at the moment, which is not true. It's just I'm on the right side of most trades at the moment, which is good. And I put myself in a lot of positions where I can't lose, which is even better. But we live and learn, don't we, folks? That's what we're here to do, learn and improve. All right, thanks for watching the video. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, wherever you are. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you good folk next week sometime. Cheers.